attraction. I need a sexual healing. Open up and I'm stealing like that's right. See, I'm working trying to get millions, but you got me all in my feelings like you say I spend all day in the studio, so all day you be mad. So what I do, I bring you through. You try to flow and we laugh. That chemistry makes you into me, and I'm into you, so we match. That synergy and that energy is the shit to me. No cap. Everything was in my face, but love is blind, so it's hard to
Y'all
see.
see it.
Giving up my time and space.
Y'all see it. Y'all know how he looking, how he only look, how he do what he do, get them trips booked. And what it do, boo, come on in. Please hold your applause, because we're making moves and thanking God. Welcome to the home of the organically, let me slow it down, I'm on vacation. Welcome to the home of the organically fabricated, culturally uncultured, specifically unspecified, unradio podcast of the Oasis 105.7. No, I'm right.
All right, smooth, Rudy B.
And you are here with your two vacationing hosts, the two cousins in the place to be. It's none other than Cool Mo DLA and his cousin, kinfolk, the lady.
Hey, see?
And we apathetically, relaxationally implore you to tune in each and every week at 8/7 Central, Facebook Live, to see the two do what they do.
Yeah.
And don't you forget the golden rule. I'm always right.
Oh, always.
Now I know what y'all thinking. I can hear it. LA, why so cool? Why so whispery today? Well, that is because children ain't the only ones that's gonna take spring break this year, baby. Here at the executive suites of KMWI Media Studios, we are about to pull a Beyonce, and we finna upgrade you, okay?
Ooh,
So
like
by the time you see this face here, and ACs, but this face here,
I get a partial side.
know that it will be covered in immaculate splendor as your boy, the number one rated show on the network, gets the mighty deserved upgrade that you all can tune in to see. But not yet. They are finishing up the last minute demands of the main attraction before we go on the air. So, get a good look at episode 60. You can say you were there when LA Runs Dallas and his cousin AC took the No I'm Right podcast and took it up. Upgraded it, made it better, as if there was such a thing.
Partner, let me upgrade you.
So here we is, smack dab in the middle of March. AC, what up, girl?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
So we are here.
We is.
With the spring has sprung.
Oh, it did.
And it is greatness abound, because I'm here to tell y'all that the spring line is on its way.
What?
MMTG Clothing, where we're blessed to get you dressed, has taken the next leap in the fashion industry, okay? And I had to dress for the occasion. Outside, of course, it being spring break, so I had to look springish. So outside of that, this is the dawn of a new era in fashion. We are taking it high trend now, baby, because fly guy and fly girl apparel, with the emphasis on expensive taste, is on this way for y'all. So don't worry. Next, no, besides that, calm down, get cool again. Not next week, but in 2 weeks,
Dos.
you will see the debut of that new line. So just wait. It will be debuted on the show. Not only on the show,
Okay.
but you also will have a debut on the mmtgclothing.com website. And for that 61st show, your boy, Dallas's favorite son, will be throwing an out-of-sight sale for the first 6 period. That's it. 6 customers. First 6 customers that can sign on the website and place their order. One of them, a la 61st. So out of the first 6, you have a 1 of 6 chance of getting the item absolutely free.
Okay. Call in.
Minimum of $10 purchase. Absolutely free. You can don that new apparel. You too can be sharp as a tack for the spring, summer. Go to mmtgclothing.com. Make your selections early so you can tune in 2 weeks' time and be the first to make your purchase and get, after a $10 minimum purchase, your item absolutely free.
Okay.
Indeed.
Like a
So,
hustler.
as we are kicking off this show, it is time for that number 1 segment that we always start with.
Which one of that?
The star-ish of the show.
Star-ish.
We're going to hand it on over to your girl AC with this segment of Women in Sports.
Ow.
What you got for us, AC?
I only got
What you
one announcement this week.
One announcement.
Only one.
Just one.
I don't even, to hell with everything else.
Okay, just one.
I'm loving it that these black men are out here securing the bag.
All the bags is.
All of them. Like, just grabbing them up.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay. Who in particular is we happy to see?
Your favorite player
Okay.
to hate.
And who was that?
That old LB Jizzy. Hey,
Mm.
LeBron.
What did he do now? Because you know I keep my blocker on all news that's LeBron.
Right, you
I
can't.
keep my blocker
You gotta
straight
give
on
credit where credit is due.
What am I crediting for him for now?
LeBron James has become partner of Fenway Sports Group.
You talking about the Boston Red Sox team?
The Boston Red Sox and many other teams, not just the Boston Red Sox.
So
For some
it ain't
reason, they're
enough.
highlighting the Red Sox, though.
It ain't enough. He got all that going on with the NBA
Ain't
and
enough.
the shoes
Ain't
and
enough. The school.
and the hairline not being there and the receding and
Really?
the
The
beard,
hairline?
the beard implant. You know, it ain't enough.
You think his beard is implanted?
I mean, you can't. I don't know how you get a man's perfect U shape of a. But you see this?
Your beard is
you see
pretty
the real
perfect.
beard. The real beard looks like this.
Oh.
His has wings, like they look like. It's like a Tampax beard kind of
A
where it just,
Tampax
it just kind
beard?
of fly out, and then he
I'm
got
sorry,
the little, you know,
I'm
he got
sorry.
the little divot chin, like it's like a moat, like he got half a moat, and then he got the Tampax flare out. So
Really?
it's like when he gets off of that, and he go back in and he may say, "Baby, check
Y'all
me
do
out.
something
Make
with
sure
it.
I'm
Do
right.
something with it.
Make sure I'm right." You know. So I'm just saying that's what it look like to me. But I ain't gonna hate on the brother getting his paper. If you got it, I heard it ain't tricking.
Oh,
If you
you
got,
got
it.
it.
So, congrats, LeBron, again on making money from money and showing us all somehow you got the roots of the tree in your backyard. So, keep doing what you do, Playboy, and chase that paper. Because that's what he doing. So, congrats to the NFL's ever growing, ever evolving free agency that went down. It's a lot of switcherooing going on.
Mm-hmm.
So besides Dak getting his bag,
Got it back.
Dallas has lost their long-term deep snapper.
Have
16 years in the game. Couldn't even let the man make it to beat Jason Witten's record. You know, they had to let him go before old Witten got mad because somebody beat his game of the Cowboy record. So
Is that what happened?
they had to send him on about his way.
Mm.
Then, not only that, then you also had them lose a Woozy Ray Ray, Edamame Owuzie. Is it? It's not Edamame.
You got him sounding like a Chinese African.
Edamame. No, it's not. Wooge is gone.
Okay.
So all these moves and shakes going around in the NFL right now.
That's all right though.
And Dallas has done. What? That Dallas ain't. Did y'all do anything? So Dallas ain't done
Silence. Moment of silence.
Nothing. All the big time free. But guess who has been doing something? Them damn New England Patriots said, we want that top spot back. They have spent $136 million
did that
on free agencies everywhere, and said, Cam, we'll give you one more chance to do this again. We're gonna give you everything around you,
just one,
and then we're gonna see what happens. So I don't know. The Patriots said they ain't playing, and they already got a coach. So Cam ain't no slouch. I mean, he ain't Cam no more. He ain't Cam no more, but he ain't no slouch though.
Oh, okay.
So we gonna figure it out. Tom Brady said bring the band back together in Tampa, so they did this, that. And I guess we gonna find out what happens in the NFL. But it looks real interesting. But where it ain't interesting at is right here in Big D, because they ain't been doing shit.
They taking a moment of silence.
They got that silence too. I mean, they more silent than Donald Trump since losing office.
Ooh.
Is anybody?
Crickets.
Has anybody heard from? Can somebody do a welfare check on number 45,
Why we
please?
doing?
Can we just make sure he at least still?
We don't need him to.
I mean, you probably can see him buried between the McDonald's wrappers of the burgers that he loves so much. But just check on him. I don't want the man dead. Just make sure he alright. But then, do it like when you checking him to see if the baby okay, and you just peek in real quick, and then before you can see, just want to make sure you still in. That's it. Just make sure you still alright. So that's what we got going on. It's spring-tacular break.
Yes.
What's going on, parents? How are we loving spring break thus far?
I love spring break so much. I worked overnight.
Overnight breaking.
Overnight. Did it.
And how that breaking overnight look?
It was good for me,
Okay. So no bothers from the kiddos when they
not
playing
one.
their games and etc.
Not a one. Now my oldest is trying to go to Houston.
Oh, by herself?
By herself. She said, "Mama, can't you just put me on the bus?"
How old is that baby even old enough to? She can't even get a driver.
Right, she trying it.
Can't even hate from outside the club.
Cause she can't even get
Cause she
in.
can't. But she want to go to Houston.
Yeah, she want to go to Houston.
Girl, let me know if you need a belt.
I said she's trying to live her best life.
And live her best butt whooping. That's what she's trying to get. Going to some damn Houston. I don't know what she
And then
got
her
that
brother
shit
is just
from.
like, well, he don't care what happened. So here's a little
help us out.
highlight.
Okay.
They got a guinea. No, they didn't. She got a guinea pig. Her birthday is coming up.
Okay.
And so I said, okay, she want a guinea pig, fine. I don't like rats. I don't like small domesticated animals, but okay. I'll try, right? Get the guinea pig, and couldn't even get in the house good because I'd already told her, the minute you tell me that you don't want this damn guinea pig no more, it's going in the trash, right?
Right.
We can't even pull in the driveway good before she starts screaming and hollering, "It peed on me! Ah! He gotta go back to the store." I'm like, no, they don't return bullshit. Okay? So you stuck with the guinea pig. But I actually ended up liking the guinea pig. I don't fool with him. I'll look at him.
You
But
don't
I actually
fool, you
ended
look
up
at
liking his little ugly ass.
Okay. So You got a guinea pig.
Got a guinea pig. His name is Dash. Hey, Dash.
Dash the guinea pig.
Yeah, I'm a guinea pig grandmama.
Let out some twinkle tinkle on his master, who then said, "Can he go back?"
Yeah.
Make sure that baby don't have no baby. No time soon. If she worried about a little twinkle tinkle, imagine what's to come, okay?
And you ought to see it. She got like a carrier and a bed for it. I was like, you're doing too much. You're doing the absolute most.
All that for a pig.
A guinea pig.
Because at the end of the day,
and he about this big.
The second word in guinea is pig.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but look, I got off good with the guinea pig because they only live about 3 to 5 years. She wanted a dwarf pig. I'm like, oh, what happened to kids just wanting dogs, fish, even?
Or just, no pets. I don't know.
I'm lost.
I'm lost. Never will. Oh man, we're tripping. No wonder I ain't got no staff around today. Outside of being spring break, something else was let out the bag literally this week.
Oh, really?
Stem made an appearance in Tobacco Cramps soaring across the United States. And I can't seem to see nobody at work because everybody I saw that. Can you imagine the traffic when my stretch pulled up? It took me forever to get here. And the traffic was everywhere because it's everybody trying to spend a stem.
These are seasonal thousandaires, okay?
I don't understand what.
They trying to make it do.
I didn't get an alert. My account is just like Mr. Anderson. You have 7 figures again today. And I was like, okay.
Thanks.
All right, what's the difference? But apparently, we don't pay everybody around here enough because ain't nobody here. Y'all just listen. Let's just quick 3 seconds. Y'all listen. Y'all know that hum that we usually hear when everybody run around here? That hum is gone because ain't nobody here. How many approved off days do we let happen today for this thing?
3 days, no call, no show. Right. That's termination.
Right? I mean, then they gonna try to say, "Oh, we was in the new studio setting up, Mr. LA. We was." No, you weren't.
No,
you ain't no way.
Checked it out. Ain't nobody in there.
Where did you even get that the other day, Jonathan? Where all of a sudden you got a polo on? Why is the G's all on the collar now, sir? I don't understand what's going on. But the stem has took control. What has everybody been spending the money on? Because I understand that there's lots of trades and cryptocurrency and then sports. You got Top Shots and then fungible. It's just too much.
Yeah, don't fudge it up.
It's too much money you want me to give you money for that I don't know what the money is for. And they say it's good. I just don't know what it's good for.
You know what? I bought $5 of Bitcoin like maybe a year and a half ago, and my Bitcoin is up to $46 now. So I've made $41.
Okay.
Thanks, Bitcoin.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I used my stimulus like I'm smart, I think.
I mean, you're still a woman, so it's very loosely based with that.
He tried it, and he's trying to get beat the hell up. Ain't Yvonne, if you love him, you better come get. You got an insurance policy on? Let's help you collect on that.
Extremely loosely.
Anywho,
but
I used my stimulus to pay off some bills.
Okay.
Yeah. Ain't no sense of me going out, pushing the money back into the economy like that when I can do something to benefit.
So did you pay that high ass electric bill that was going around?
Oh my god!
I ended up getting mine.
What was yours more? Was more than 5?
Well, with the development I live in, many rooms and all of that kind of stuff. It's pretty pricey. It was about double what it normally is. So.
See, mine was double what it normally is, plus another double and a half.
With cheese? And did you water size it?
Did.
Okay.
And they didn't even give me no damn ketchup.
So, I saw in the paper. I had my guy, my accountant read it to me, but she read to me that in the bill insert it said it gave you notice that the bill been higher because of the recent winter storms.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct. But I will say I like TXU a little bit more than I did when I first opened that bill. Because when I first opened that bill, you know how you got the ghetto mama with the rollers in her hair and the robe on, and she going up to the school to whoop ass. That's where I was headed. But when I looked at the bill a little bit closer, I did notice that TXU gave me a credit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they gave me a $36 credit.
Oh,
on a $600 bill. They could have gave me a $360 credit.
So what they did was, since they knew you probably weren't gonna pay it on time,
wasn't gonna pay it at all.
they gave you the late fee up front. Niggas.
That part. Because wasn't gonna pay it at all.
Right.
They get a late.
We see how they go. Whether they just say, well, since you ain't gonna pay it at all yet, we just gonna waive the late fee, giving you a credit. And then when you finally decide to give in and start paying, then you'll know that you have already gotten the late fee waived. Okay, I see how
that part.
I say it.
I wasn't gonna.
Okay, so the STEMI you know what? The government probably got a hand in that.
Oh, definitely.
Because I think that they passed the STEMI so fast after that, when they knew the cycles of the bills was coming due for this electricity, that's when all of a sudden the STEMIs hit.
Yeah.
But
shout out to Navy Federal Credit Union. I don't know if I could put that plug in there, but I had to give them some credit because Navy Federal Credit Union is giving their patrons access to free quote unquote money. You got to pay it back eventually, but they're helping their account holders. They call us members. They're helping us pay those high bills.
How so?
You have to call in. They have a phone number. You call that number. You tell them what you have going on.
Okay.
And they put the money into your account for you to use towards your bill. Wow. And then later on, you have to pay part of the money back.
So what's later on like?
I haven't figured that part out yet. When they start debiting my account and I have to move everything out, I'll let you know.
Okay. So we'll pass along that information offline. And then after my staff has gotten the chance to get in, then we'll share that in 2 weeks' time at our new studio suite for you guys, okay? And you can all join in at that time, because we know how y'all use up government funds on stuff. This time, you ain't going to be able to beat me this time.
Can't tell them too much.
So, I guess hey, Natasha, what's going on?
Hey, girl, hey.
Charlene, hey, Quay, I see you. BGZ, I see you. So, okay. So, for the last show, which, you know what, is very telling. We still in the month of March.
Yeah, he still ain't made my damn women empowerment.
And we still talking about this women stuff. I'm so glad by the time we back on the air,
it'll be over. You ain't
it's
right.
gonna be over.
You
need to cut y'all short. Y'all go a little longer in the tooth as it is. So it's good to make sure that we can cut y'all women short whenever we have a chance.
You ain't right.
Thank the construction workers for the new suites. Executive suites, that is, the KMWIB Studio Part 2, for planning this in the month of March so we can cut all this women's month awareness, scaredness,
but ain't you somebody's
all of
son?
that show. I'm somebody's son for sure.
Right.
And after she had me, I'm sure she ain't want no more because she ain't had no more. So we had enough of this month of mercy. Mercy me. Okay? So there's something that I did see. Okay. Because, I like to intertangle with the socials of the media.
You like to be messy.
To see this bull that be going on. And I be reading, okay. It's bull, okay.
Messy.
I have developed an acronym for the bull that I see.
Oh, have you now?
The acronym that I have developed, since we still supporting all this women talk, Let's talk about it. Let's speak a little bit about the relationships on the non-relationship show
Okay.
that may discuss relationships from time to time.
Okay.
That's what this is.
Plug.
So, I believe that when you say the phrase "I wish I was," that describes women to a T.
What?
Because you know what "was" stands for?
What does it stand for?
It stands for that women are supervisors. That's it. Women are supervisors in every relationship that they got. They don't work. They don't do no work. You know how we've all known that when we go to a job, what is the supervisor's main duties? Is to watch what everybody else doing while doing nothing themselves. So guess what? That describes y'all to supervisors. That's all y'all. Okay? Here are the three main things that these supervisors talk about that they don't do. You ready? Number one, match energy. First of all, energy is a stream of an action or consciousness, okay? In order for you to match that, you have to be doing something. If you ain't doing nothing but, then you ain't matching shit. Okay? You can't match nothing. Now, if we not doing nothing and y'all watching us not doing nothing, guess what? You've accomplished number one. You matching. But if you too busy watching what we doing, you ain't matching anything. You're not even exerting the second part of that, which is energy. Number two of women's or supervisors' duties is always talking about consistency is key. So that must stand for consistently being inconsistent, consistently being irritated, consistently being indecisive, consistently being a drama queen, and consistently being a... I ain't gonna do it. I'm too cool. Hey, I'm on spring break right now. Chilling. I'm getting ready for spring break. Not even gonna do it to you. Not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. We know where I was going. We know it's true, but I ain't gonna say it. Number three of these supervisors' to-do list is to always talk about expressing their feelings. You always feel some type of way. Every way but empathetic. That's it. Every way that y'all feel with your selfish asses. That's all y'all want to do is feel when we feel some bull going on. But let us try to feel a certain way. Let us have the audacity to have feelings. Then all of a sudden, we need to get out of them. But y'all are able to be in them 24/7 while you're watching yourself consistently be inconsistent in matching energy. Because at the end of the day, women ain't nothing but supervisors. To show how I'm right, I don't even have my proper off-site production to let me know that I just said a great point. Why? Because we have a sub in, and that sub of my off-site producer, you guessed it, is a supervising ass woman.
So we being disrespectful.
I'm just trying to get everything out before spring break. I'm just trying to go spring break, loosey goosey, and get it all out. That's it. That's it. I don't know what the problem
So
is.
you want to spend your spring break in ICU?
I don't know what the problem is. All I did was just call it like it was calling, like it was calling, like it was seeing it. That's all.
Ain't called nothing. Okay, so I'll address it.
Mm-hmm.
Was
I'll lean back here and enjoy my
women
parfait here.
are supervisors.
That's
Okay.
it.
Firstly, since you brought that up and since you made that statement, I feel sorry for you because I hate that some little stinking ass girl hurt your feelings and you didn't know how to bounce back from that. But okay. All right. So women are supervisors, and matching energy, consistency, and consistency is key. Excuse me. I don't want to misquote or get anything wrong.
Yeah, I just read what I read. I was on.
And then what was that? Feelings? Oh, feelings. Oh. Men and feelings. Can we even? Is there a way to separate the atom? Like, because you talk about feelings, right? And men will be the first ones to say, I ain't got feelings. When I was born, they took my feelings out and all that kind of bullshit. But y'all be the first ones that when you get in trouble, you can't handle the heat. The first one. I.e., okay? You got a woman that's down for you, that's there for you, that has your back, right? Anything you ask her to do, she'll do it, right? You get mad?
Does she?
And you say things to attack her like, oh, well, I feel like you'll follow me to hell or all that kind of... No, I won't follow you to hell. If I followed you to the edge of hell, it was only to make sure that you got there safely. Anywho, but... back on it. Men and their feelings. Y'all are so irresponsible when it comes to feelings because y'all don't even know how to decompartmentalize all of the feelings that y'all have. It's hard for men to tell women sometimes that I love you, baby. You look cute today. You look nice. I like your eyebrows on point, on fleek, whatever the cool terminology. It's hard for y'all to pay a woman a compliment sometimes. As opposed to, okay, so in the Bible it says that a foolish woman will tear her house down. A foolish woman, right?
95% of y'all.
Okay. So being foolish is not taking your bull crap, right? Because y'all dish out a lot of stuff and can't take it. A lot. So anyway, but moving on, consistency is key. We're consistent in a lot of things. We're consistent in providing for you guys. We're consistent in being like there for you guys. We're consistent in taking y'all's bull crap and y'all's feelings. We're consistent in just being women, period. You'll never have to question a woman, but you always have to question a man. Always. Because y'all always got some sideline ass motives. Always. Now, match energy. I would definitely say that I'm a reciprocator, which means that I'm going to give you what you give me. Plant the seed and it shall grow. Now, if I walk in a house and I don't greet you because of the bull crap you said that morning before I left, you should be glad that I just walked in the house and I didn't greet you. Because I could have said some really hurtful things. I could have said some stuff to tear you down. But I didn't do that. I just came in the house. I was quiet. I'm getting my mind together to where maybe in the next 30 to 45 minutes, I can try to talk to your ass so that we can go to sleep tonight without being mad at each other. Match your energy. There are a lot of times where women overlook the energy that we get from men in order to make things work, in order to work things out, and in order for the relationship to have some kind of sustenance to where at the end of the day, that relationship remains intact. Y'all are so whack when it comes to expressing your feelings, right? Matching energy and being consistent. So it's funny how you would take that and turn that around on us and say that, oh, we're always in our feelings. Oh, we're consistent at being inconsistent. No, we're not. We're consistent at being consistent because what you give me is what you get. Point blank. Period. Y'all can't handle that though. Y'all can't handle that.
All right. So after we've heard about 5-ish minutes of diatribe that was actually exactly what I thought it was going to be, quite ridiculous. First and foremost, D-Y-E, a tribe. So, first of all, the first problem with that is that the hypocrisy as usual, contradiction, which I knew that you was going to do. 1 minute it was men don't have feelings, the next minute we're always in our feelings and y'all have to do it. First of all, I already knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I love giving y'all rope because it don't take much. It don't take much.
Shut up.
Secondly, is that you want to sit up here and talk about how you're consistent. How is you consistent? You can't even make a damn decision on what you want to eat. If it wasn't for a man existing, y'all would starve. Y'all absolutely starve. Okay? You can't make no decision with that. Okay? So don't even try to come saying that all the stuff y'all do. What do y'all do? Y'all make everything harder. If you haven't noticed that, anything that's pretty much cut and dry and easy, y'all will make it more difficult.
Whatever.
Parallel parking. It's quite simple. Back it up, this, and then you slide in. What do y'all do? Ooh, let me scoot up.
Shut up.
I ain't like that one. Let me try it again.
Can't stand
Oh, man. Then you want to sit up here and talk about getting compliments, reassurances. Oh, you didn't tell me my eyebrows are... What? The eyebrows you done 7 times today? Oh, you didn't tell me about the 7th wig you put on today? Oh, excuse us for not having to mention a compliment every time you change up some shit. That's the problem. You always want us to keep up with the ever-changing things y'all do. But as soon as we go outside the box for just a moment, you were 17 and a half minutes late. Where you been?
Yeah.
Who draw was you in a while ago? But y'all can change up shit all the time and then let us ask a question. Well, I had to go down 6th Street. You know they got them potholes they ain't fixed. I didn't want to go down that way. So I took 7. 7 took me through a school zone. You know I hate them. Then this girl couldn't drive. She was all over the road. So I had to stop by and take her license plate and call the police and make sure they had the fact that she was driving erratically. Then you know I've been saying I've been needing some more tuna fish. You ain't went and got none when you was out.
But at least we can do that. At least we can explain our story like that. At least we can explain our story like that.
Do nothing. And that's the reason why all them things is about y'all supervising asses, because the most important point you made is how you talking about you give what you get. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are not proactive. Y'all are only reactive, and the only reaction you have is negativity, which is why your asses is supervisors and will always be a vice president, never a president. But we love you anyway for coming in second.
We always have to come second.
Topped that one.
Boom.
The other thing that I
we
want
always
to bring
have to
up,
come second.
You got to, because if you stop trailing and start leading, then maybe you'll get somewhere. Till then, use the GPS, because you
know, if y'all tap out
don't
first,
know
it
where you
ain't
going.
necessarily leading.
And additionally,
that's what I thought.
Y'all have the other saying, men will screw anything.
Oh, okay. It ain't shit.
It's hilarious. I just want to know, is that still the consensus that men will just screw anything? Huh? Is that still the thought? Is that still what y'all consider to be true? Waiting?
Is God still the trilogy?
Okay, so men will screw anything, right?
Yep.
Interesting that this comes from the gender that uses cucumbers, carrots, TV remotes, water bottles, corn, knives, 17 different toys, and a water faucet. And a partridge in a mother-clucking pear tree just to get off. You got your nerve, sis. You got your nerve to say men will screw anything. At least we screw in a warm body with organs limbs, and was created by God. Y'all will screw anything under the damn sun, God or man-made.
But wait a minute, because Pamela is a limb. Ain't no heart and organs in there.
You were saying?
Get out of here.
You were saying?
First of all, I'd hate to see the vagina you've been messing with if she has all those kind of things going on.
Hey, you bought from probably 1 or 2 of them, ain't no telling.
I don't have.
One of my good friends is selling them and probably using the product before she sells them.
Hey, Condi.
You know.
Anywho. Plug.
Sell each other out. See?
Plug. That ain't selling it out. That's hyping up the business. Get your bag, girl. Get your bag
if you schooled out the 17 toys to find it.
He get on my nerves. Candy, we gonna jump him Sunday.
Out the 17 toys.
Shout out to the brunch buddies. We got a brunch coming up this Sunday. I'm excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
I need a brunch.
Yes, we do have another brunch coming up. But you having to get away? Not before. I got to get all this out for spring break.
No, you
because
don't.
When we get the brand new studio up and going, it's gonna be fired up, and I can't wait for it. It is also going to be the 2nd birthday month of the critically acclaimed, highly rated, fully anticipated podcast
the number
called
1 podcast.
No, I'm Right. Coming up in April. April's gonna be big. It's gonna be so big, y'all, and you don't want to miss it.
Don't want.
But I do want to ask one serious question. Just before we get ready to close out on this last epic 60th show, I do have something I want to state and want to go ahead and see what the thoughts is.
It better be real good.
Just asking. I'm trying. This is what I see.
Damn it. You know it's Bible study night.
From my understanding, men do change. You're just not the woman he wants to change for.
Boom.
Mm-hmm. We can agree to that.
Now, I'm with you on that.
I agree to that.
Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. You actually said something.
I just want to close the show out with something that was just what you need to read. If it was said read again, you need to read that again. Read it again.
Yeah, I'll agree. And
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, they say. Men are creatures of habit, they say. I get all that. But improvements are made with men that feel like there is... You know why back in the day, I'm going way back, not just your parents and your grandparents, no, I'm talking about centuries old. You know why men back then had so many wives and children and wanted to capture parts of land and all that? Because the canvas was so wide open to do so. They wanted to continue to capture so much. And it wasn't until they got that one piece of land, that one child prodigy, that one wife that said, let me be in your corner and do this for you. Let me be the child you can be proud of. Let me have the land that flourishes you and your people with everything they need. When that happened, that's when he changed. He no longer sought any more land out there. He no longer wanted to bear any more children. He didn't even want any more wives. He had you, his queen. So, for all of y'all out there still posting these negative Nancy ass memes, for all of y'all out there still trying to convince the world that you don't need a man, that men are expendable, they actually set you back, they take you down, they make you cry, they hurt your feelings.
To the left, to the left.
You're wrong, sis. Men change and improve and evolve.
For the right one.
You just have to be the right woman to bring that out of him.
This is so true.
And in turn, while pointing those fingers, did you notice that it's more pointing back at yourself while you're pointing the fingers. For Women's Month, I'm just trying to help y'all women out, okay?
Are you sure?
Here's a man that is trying to go to some sandy, sunny, watery beaches.
With some sand.
Several drinks around him. And just kick back and watch all the ratings money come on in because we appreciate all of you. I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in every week. And that's all I want to do. But before I leave, I got a job to do. I'm not a supervisor. I'm a worker. I'm a boss. CEO. But I'm putting in my work for y'all. For you.
Right.
And you. And you.
For the woman
I'm
that you're
doing it for all of you
down.
all. Because I'm trying to help you.
How you trying to help?
After this month is over, don't do that. Don't let this month go by. And when we see y'all in April, y'all don't forget all about this empowering month of y'all's. Stand up! Be brave! Be different! Be impactful! Be a leader. Don't be a supervisor. Be proactive. Show us that you can choose a restaurant on your own. Show us you can tell us what you want to eat by yourself. Show us that you can change your wigs and put different lashes and brows and all of that without being told that you're fine and you're cute and looking for a compliment. Tell yourself that. Love yourself first so you can be loved so that we can change because you are the right woman. I challenge all of you women. I challenge you all to be different and to show me that the age-old saying is not true. Because until then, we all know it. We feel it in our bones. That women are simply the best of a worse situation. Because you can't live with them. And that's it.
Do I get to respond to your bull crap?
Show me you can change. Show me we can see change.
Do I get to respond?
Women will change.
Oh my God.
Women will change. Come on.
Oh my God.
Women will change. Women will change. Yes, I love it.
I cannot stand
I'm so
you.
happy. I'm so blessed that I could be here.
See, you took us up and then you just dropped us.
I didn't drop you.
You did.
I gave you a dose.
You worse than Six Flags.
Of reality. I gave you a dose of truth.
You didn't give us a dose of nothing but LA.
I'm trying to help you all out.
The closed attraction.
I'm trying to bring you all to the forefront.
No.
I will be passing around this plate.
Oh my gosh, don't put nothing in it.
And I want you all to do what's on your heart. If you have one. Faith without works is dead.
He get on my nerves.
So you got to put something in this plate for me so I can work with you, okay?
Absolute nerd.
I love you all. Just can't live with you.
We can't live with y'all
And
asses either.
That's it. That's just it. That's it.
And that's probably why they got cucumbers and video controllers and
I'm
remotes
fine.
and knives and stuff.
I think it's, I don't know. If AC has a thing.
Okay, now listen. Shut up, because I do.
I'm ready for vacation, baby. I'm so ready.
I'm going to drop him on his head. So look, you said something good. You said men do change. They just don't want to change for you. Right?
That's right. You see, I'm so ready. Go ahead. I'm listening here.
Are you really listening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to see your eyes.
I'm sorry, these shades don't come out.
Come on. Come to Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm listening though.
Come to Jesus.
I'm gonna watch you then.
Thank you. That's all I need. R.I.P. Like the casket.
No,
you
the
casket
sun
ready.
I'm just resting the sun on the beach in the water.
I'm gonna hit you with the sun in just a second.
So ready for vacation.
Anyway,
please.
You are very, very, I don't know where you pulled that statement from because you didn't think of it. You're not that intelligent. But that is a really, really good statement. And that is something that we as women should always keep on the brain. And I say that
There's so much
because
real estate in there,
we
so you
exhaust so much of our energy on men who we eventually somehow down the line, after we've wasted our 20s and half of our 30s, realize that that man don't want us, ain't never wanted us, and they've been trying to figure out what to do with us and how to get away from us. If you're in a relationship and you're not growing together, it's not for you. And one thing you can't do is keep a nigga that don't want to be kept. Okay? So when you realize, right, that your man ain't your man, he ain't even got to be for the streets. But if he not for you, he just not for you. Point blank. Period. We spend so much time trying to make men want us, trying to make men love us, trying to make men encourage us, trying to make men be there for us. But really, your husband, the man that God has ordained for you, you don't have to make him do anything. You almost have to make him stop sometimes so that you can breathe. Because that's what love and relationships are about. It's about encouraging each other. It's about empowering and uplifting each other. It's about growing together, accomplishing things together. The first thing a man will say is, oh, I'm not ready to get married because I don't have the job I want. I'm not where I want to be. I don't have enough money in the bank. What he's really saying is, oh, I'm never going to marry you because I don't see a benefit in marrying you. And it don't have to be financial. It don't even have to be physical. But if a man can't see himself with you at your worst point, there's absolutely no reason to keep entertaining his foolishness. Let it go. Release.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Women, if y'all want to be half-assed, bare minimum, Hermes bag with a sack and save job, if that's what y'all want to be, find a man out there that's similar. Stop going for these top executive types, CEO, big bosses, if you ain't ready to be one yourself. Michelle done told you, okay? Michelle was bossing up before Barack, and when they got together, it was a force. Stop needing so much work done, you Cardi B's. If you're not ready to go up like she telling you to be, stay down and get you one of these clowns. Stop going for top bosses, okay?
That's right.
They out of your league. But if you want to improve your status, you know where you start? You start with the woman in the mirror. Stop always looking for somebody to upgrade you when you ain't upgraded yourself.
Okay.
When you upgrade yourself, everything else around you elevates. You're looking at the proof. One co-host to another one. A lot of y'all say it's a better situation. I don't see it, but guess what? You see it, so it is what it is. But at the end of the day, one thing you have seen is the consistency of elevation from Dallas's favorite son.
And soon to be dead.
So, while you're out there listening to AC run a mouth, take parts of it, because we all know it's slathered in gravy, and we trying to lose weight these days. So get some of that gravy off and get to the vegetables underneath, and give yourself minerals, nutrients, vitamins, and most importantly, a real man, so that he can show you being a real woman is what it's all about. Thank you again for tuning in at your favorite time on Wednesdays, 8, 7 Central. It is now time to bid adieu, because folks, I never say I do to something I don't. And I don't believe in being here next week, but we'll be here the week after. And I will be adorned in my brand new set in the executive suites of KMWI Media. Part 2, baby. Part 2. You will see all the splendor walls of No, I'm Right everywhere in the studio because, again, that's all you do for your highest rated show, your network. I'm just saying. So, for your girl AC, you make sure that you send all comments, questions, concerns, and she's speechless because she was taken so emotionally by this show here today. Send all of them to knowimright100@gmail.com. Don't forget, Cutting Up with LA season 1 is available on YouTube. Don't forget that Fortitude has not only dropped episode 1, not just episode 2, but episode 3 is available. Just go to the KMWI Media YouTube page. If you don't know how to find them on social media, but a lot of y'all is more well versed at that, so you can look up KMWI Media on all the social media platforms. But worst case scenario, go to youtube.com, type in KMWI Media, click on click on first the teaser of the whole season. So you can get yourself salivated for it. Then hit episode 1, pay real close attention to episode 2, and then watch how episode 3 unfolds for you, okay? Also, this episode and all past episodes and the future ones to come are available on that same YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/No, I'm Right 100. Why the 100? Golden rule, baby. So, we're not on Twitter. We may get Twitter, but we just have to find a way that people will pay attention to it since I got AC here. And, you know, when you add a woman to the mix of anything, it's only half as strong. But make sure you tune in again in 2 weeks' time for episode 61 at the best waste of your time that you can't get back.
He won't be here for episode 61.
As normal, Dallas's favorite son with his favorite cousin AC, signing off. Love y'all to eternity and back. Just can't live with you. But I love you, women. Enjoy your month. A little compact this time, but enjoy your month, and we'll see you in the great month of April when it's time to celebrate the 2nd year of No, I'm Right. So, don't you forget the golden rule as Dallas's favorite son signs off. I am always vacation voice.
An ass.
I'm always right. We'll see y'all.
Stay black and keep your melanin popping. How?
See you in 2 weeks. MMTGclothing.com. We're blessed to get you dressed.